My name is Magalia. I have my 4-year-old daughter here. Her name is Ayreon. This year she's a preschooler. She is starting the beginning stages of ballet, and also she's very excited about learning new things. It started when I found out I was pregnant. Me and her father, we took 3 pregnancy tests just to make sure we were absolutely pregnant. And Elizabeth New Life Center was the first clinic that had showed up in our Google search. So we called them for an appointment. We wanted to verify that we were indeed pregnant, and we were. We received a free pregnancy test and also a free ultrasound. When I heard her heartbeat, it was the strongest thing I ever heard in my life. And just the thought of me at the age of 22 bringing another human being in this world, it terrified me. Me and her father had left the Elizabeth New Life Center, but before we left, we received a folder of pamphlets of resources that they offered us, parenting classes that they offered, resources that were out in the community that could help us raise her. As we left, we knew that we were too young to bring a child into this world. So in the back of our head, we knew that we had Elizabeth New Life Center, but at the same time, we're still too young. Then we come from strict parenting with religious morals. So we're like, we can't tell our parents. Who do we tell? Who do we go to? What would our friends think of us? What would our church-going members, what would they think of us? An abortion clinic that was in Kettering, Ohio. We went there, and when we got there, the feeling that was in the environment of where we were, it was so dark and cold there. And the lady was very short and dismissive. And we just knew something just didn't feel right. But when we talked to her, she told us we had to have $250 down for an consultation. So we had that money. But then the thing that got me is I asked her, once you guys, after the procedure, what do you guys do with the fetus after the procedure? And she told me that we throw the fetus away. Even though I knew that I was not ready to be a parent, my child was not going in the trash can. She didn't deserve it. It's not her fault that she was in this predicament. It was me and her father's decision. So with that being said, we went home. I told my mom what was going on with me and her father, and that we were going to bring an unborn child into the world. And she said, "You're not aborting my grandchild. That's not what you're going to do. You're going to raise that child." So as the pregnancy prolonged, me and her father, our relationship began, and it became very rocky. And we decided that it'd be best that we go our separate ways. If I didn't have Elizabeth New Life Center or Meg, I don't know where I would be. Like, I could still call Meg to this day. She's 4. I don't go to the clinic anymore because I'm full-time working at this time, but if I needed anything, I know I could call Meg or text her, and she would find a way, or find some type of resource that's out there that would benefit me and my daughter. So I'm just proud that I did run into them. I'm glad that I did find Meg and their center, and that's the best thing that ever could happen to me or my daughter. Yeah.